Okay, I want to talk a little bit about chainsaw bar maintenance. Now, this particular bar is a 41-inch bar, and that's an expensive bar. It goes on my Stihl 090. And over time, they get rusty. So periodically, I like to take them to a sander and sand off all the rust and get it down to bare metal. Then I go ahead and I paint the bar, and it minimizes future rust. But you have to think about things like these edges. I've taken them down now. Usually I take a flat file and I keep that lip nice and level here. But with a good sander, you can sand the whole thing down and you're going to eliminate that edge. Just be careful not to round it over. Keep everything nice and flat. It's also important that this top edge right here doesn't have a whole lot of bits and grooves and stuff in it. So I'm going to do a light sanding all the way down and get this to be a nice smooth running edge. Finally, be sure that these little oil ports are kept clean. That one I've opened up, but this one right here is bogged up. That's where the oil goes in, because you flip the bar to minimize wear on one side than the other. This bar is going to go on an Alaska chainsaw mill, and that takes a lot of heat and a lot of buildup. Be sure you keep the tip greased up. I put a light grease on there to clean it out right now. But then they've got a little tiny zerk hole right there where you have to put your pressurized grease in there and put grease in there to keep this moving. If this doesn't move, you're going to be messing up an expensive bar. They're replaceable, but it's a kind of a pain in the butt to do. So I'm going to take this out and I'm going to hang it and I'm going to paint it. And actually, I'm going to finish cleaning up all these little bits here first. So I took the sander over the whole top surface and took all the little pits down. I'm going to do both sides. And the next thing you want to do is put a blade inside this groove and make sure you get all the debris and stuff that's out of it. This one's actually pretty clean, because if you have a buildup of stuff inside that groove, that means the chain is going to ride a little bit higher than it should, and it'll wobble back and forth. You want the bottom of that groove to be below the bottom of the teeth of the chain, because if it's not, then you don't have a channel for oil to ride into. Look at that, there's a little bit of dirt right there. See that? I want to get all that stuff out. And I'm going to do the other side as well. So there we have it after I've ground it down. You can see it's not perfect, but I got all the major pits and rust out of it. And what you want to do is you want to feel the edges for any burrs, because as this wears down, the bar burrs over on both sides. It kind of mushrooms over. And if that happens, that burr actually drags on the inside of the cut. And if it's on one side, it'll cause the cut to drag on one side of the kerf, and it'll cause the cuts to curve, because one side will be scraping on the inside of the kerf. And probably the most important thing you want to do is you want to sight down and make sure that you don't have any slight bends, because the slightest little bit of a bend in the bar, you've either got to try real hard to tweak it back or start over with a fresh bar. This bar is almost 50 years old. I bought my 090, actually it's over 50 years old. I bought my 090 in 1975, and this is the original bar. Now, I don't use the 090 very much, and that's why it's still in good shape, but it's seen some use. Taking a lot of big trees down with this saw. And finally, a fresh coat of paint after I brought it down to bare metal. Make sure that you don't have any runs. And there's the beast. Just started it up. And it runs. Super powerful saw. This saw is over 50 years old. Chain's still too loose. And you see how much it's moving. A long chain like that, that's way too much. We gotta adjust it. So Jorge took the chain and sharpened it, but he neglected to bring the rakers down. So what that means is the rakers were too high and the sawdust that was coming out was too fine. See those marks up there? That's representative of my entire life.